What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Pickoff. I'm your host, Colby Marshall. This is presented by Betting News and powered by the one and only BetOnline. The QR code is right there. It's right there every single time I come up here. It's right there, and you guys have yet to scan that thing. Kevin. Oh, yes. The sickos. Kevin. Hello, Isaiah. Hello. Welcome in. Huge show. I could not contain myself today. The card is gargantuan, and somebody else's card is gargantuan. Mr. Danny Burke, he will join us very shortly. The face of Burke's Beat. You know him. He's your favorite face. Oh, hello, Crutch. You sick. Oh, everybody's here. You know what? I can't wait anymore. Come on. Here's Danny Burke.
Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Hey, yo, what's my name? Y'all gon' make me lose my cool.
I tried so hard.
What you really want? What you really want?
But it doesn't even matter.
I'm not really good with building tension, as you can tell, because I already have it. Danny, welcome in.
Colby, it's a pleasure, my man. Always love hopping on, and that intro gets me fired up every single time. And you're right, man. It just feels like a very juicy slate tonight. I know you got plenty of bets to go through. I've got more than I usually do, so let's hope it works out for both of us, my friend.
I was shocked when you sent me the second text. Or like, hey, I added something else. Usually you keep it small, as we all should. But sometimes we gotta let loose sometimes. And today's the day I let a little bit loose. But you got something we talked about prior to going live. The old Athletics Red Sox game. Give me this is gonna be the game of the night for both of us. I feel like if we're gonna win anything, it has to be the fake Joey Estes spot.
Yeah, let's hope that's what comes to fruition, is that Estes gets blown up here. You and I were talking about this before we went live, and we were saying he's kind of on this hot streak right now, just 4 earned runs in his last 3 starts. And knowing how he's performed this season, knowing what the numbers have shown, he's really due to get beat up here against a hotter offense in the Red Sox. Look, he's got a 320 expected weighted on base average, 204 expected ISO. If you're over 300 for the WOBA, 200 for the ISO, that's where you get concerning, and Estes is clearly there. His expected ERA is not too bad, 4.14, but then you look at his xFIP, very high at 4.75. What was really jarring to see from my perspective, Colby, is that his ground ball rate is at 21%. It's actually impressive that it is that low. His fly ball rate over 51%, high line drive percentage over 27%. And I mentioned the Red Sox offense last month, they're up to 112 on their weighted runs created plus against righties, 177 ISO, and a 773 OPS. So I think they're going to be able to put some damage on Estes. Conversely, Brian Bayo, not the most alluring numbers per se, but this is a spot where he can kind of get back into a groove and gain some confidence. Yes, his 5.19 ERA doesn't look pretty, but his 4.20 xERA certainly puts him on the right path. His xFIP's below 4. It's at 387. He does have a high home run to fly ball ratio of 18%, but if he can keep the ball low, because he does have a high ground ball percentage of 54% against a weaker offense in Oakland, that should prove to do well for the home team here. So I went with the run line in Boston, -1 in the hook at about +102. Let's hope the Red Sox can continue to stay hot, especially against a pitcher who's due to really have destruction caused against him. So I know you and I will be rooting that together.
Crutch. It ends today, baby. It ends today. Yeah, like he's like we were trying to figure out if it was a streak or not. We'll say it's a streak for Estes. How is he doing it? Every time, I think the last 3 starts, I've taken the opposing team that he's facing to go over their F5 scoring, and they haven't done it. It's like, and he's had the worst rating according to batters-box.com every single time, or at least the top or bottom 3 worst. And he's just pulling through. He's not striking anybody out. He's not getting guys to ground out. It doesn't make any sense. And I think it just points towards him getting lucky, which kudos to you. But I'm going to get lucky tonight. We're both getting lucky tonight. And since we're already talking about it, I'll just give it out. My play. Come on, guys. You know my bread and butter this year. Red Sox F5 team total over 2.5 minus 145. It could have been worse. The juice could have been a lot worse. However, we already talked about it. It's a fade. Him coming back down to earth. Joey Estes. Combined 9 elite hitters for the Red Sox. That's with the default in the current season. In the default, they have 5 elite hitters, obviously 4 in the other. Only 2 hitters above the league K rate, 1 in each rating. The Red Sox have the highest hitting matchup rating today, and they are top 10 in F5 scoring, averaging 2.74 at home, which is over that number. Over F5, 2.5. Not overthinking it. We're not gonna worry about the defense. We're just gonna worry about the offense.
I dig it, man. I need to get into some of these first 5 team total bets with you. I know that's been something that you've been on for quite some time, and it seems to be incredibly viable for you. So it's certainly something that I got to venture more into. And going back on Estes really quick, you talk about his luck, and we are discussing just how, I guess you could say, dominant he's been. Only 4 earned runs, like I mentioned, in those last 3 starts. What's even better is knowing that in his last outing, he went 9 innings, right? I mean, he went the full game against the Angels, and it was a shutout. 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 5 hits. Typically, you want to look to fade pitchers in general after a performance like that, especially one that is due to get pummeled, i.e. Joey Estes. So, again, we're hoping this comes to fruition, and it's a good thing that it's against a solid team in Boston on the road here.
According to the chat, we got a submission or sub bang.
Bang! Bang! It's good. Wins the game.
You think that's going to go unnoticed? Not on this show. Not on this show, Mr. Cap. Not on this show. We're not going to let you. If you're the sub, kiss you. Okay. Second bet that you got. You're talking about my favorite team in scoring. Please tell me they're doing all the scoring.
Sorry, was this for the next bet that I got? Your favorite team. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
No,
I saw the little bit of the buzzer going in my ear. My bad. I'm glad that I did have this bet today, though, Colby, because I wanted to pick your brain on it as well. Let's talk about the Yankees, man. Let's talk about the Rays. Last night when I saw this, I was appalled because I saw some books had it at 7.5 for this total, though, of course, the juice was heavy to the over. Then it naturally was pretty much posted 8 everywhere with a little bit of juice trending toward the over spot. And that's what I'm betting here, over 8 between the Yankees and the Rays. Now, I have to say, unfortunately for your fandom here, a large part of it has to be fading Carlos Rodon. He has just not been the pitcher that the Yankees and himself, I'm sure, have expected him to be this season. His expected WOBA 332, his xISO's at 215, 4.45 ERA. His expected ERA is even higher at 4.49. His xFIP's at 4.35, high home run to fly ball ratio, 13%, low ground ball rate under 34%. He's getting hit pretty hard, 43% hard hit rate, and his barrel percentage is over 10%, which is incredibly alarming. And the Rays, while they have been very disappointing offensively, where they have thrived has been against southpaws. The last month, 123 weighted runs created plus, 177 ISO, 769 OPS against those lefties. So I think the Rays can do enough. But I'm expecting your Yankees to get the job done tonight, at least provide enough offense to get that total there, because Ryan Pepiot, man, I've kind of been waiting for this guy to be consistent and to perform exceptionally well, but he hasn't necessarily done that. Now, I get it. Only 5 earned runs in his last 3 games, but he's got a high expected WOBA of 315. His barrel rate is very high at 10.5%, and low ground ball rate, high home run percentage himself. So I think the Yankees are due for a little bit of a bounce back spot here. They're hearing all the noise. It's been a bunch of frustrations about him, calling them frauds, thinking they won't go deep in the postseason. This is their time to prove it against a young pitcher.
Are you pandering right now? Are you pandering?
A little bit. Look, I'm just saying, I still like your Yankees, all right? I'm not ready to give up hope on them. I think people are overreacting a little bit too much. The rotation scares me, but the offense is still stellar, and they'll prove that tonight. Both offenses hopefully will, and we'll get this total over 8.
I like everything you said. I think both pitchers are in a bad spot. There's a lot of I'm looking at it right now, a lot of poorness. Like Pepito is he's got 5, I think 6 elite hitters he's got to face combined. I mean, I don't know how well that saying combined is. 6. And then Rodon. Both guys have terrible ratings today. I love this play. How can you not? Especially, I agree with the Yankees bounce back.
Right.
I think it's comical to say a team, or actually it's comical because it's in July. You're not going to be hot. I don't understand that. You're not going to be hot all year round. It's like when Judge goes a week without a hit or something. Is Aaron Judge, is he washed? Is Aaron Judge washed? Do you know how long the season is? God, he's a human being. They're all human beings. Every team's going to go through their ups and downs, even the bad teams. Look at Joey Estes. He's doing phenomenal things.
That should paint the perfect picture. Looking at a guy like Estes, seeing how he can go hot. Look, like you said, it's a long season. It's the longest season. Droughts are inevitable. And if you're the Yankees, you'd rather this happen in the first half of the season as opposed to in the later stages, to where then you're actually getting concerned. And, the mental aspect of it really starts to affect some of these players. So again, I don't think the Yankees need to fret, and I think they could put up some good numbers tonight. So yeah, I think Yankees fan, yourself included, I think you guys should be just okay. And this is coming from a Cubs fan. So incredibly envious of your season still, even though a lot of those fans and critics are thinking it's a 180 right now.
And as if baseball is the sport where the team that wins the World Series is always the best team. Is it really? No, it's the team who gets hot in October.
Wonky. Yeah.
It's like college basketball, the madness. I know you got one more run line for us. Shoot it.
All right. This play I actually like a lot. And I know that it shot up a little bit in terms of the price, which is unfortunate, but I'm going with the Astros on the run line tonight. Now, Blanco's taking the bump for Houston. He feels, and a lot of Astros fans feel, that he got snubbed from the All-Star game. So perhaps a little bit more incentive for him against one of the league's worst offenses. The Miami Marlins, dead last this past month against righties and weighted run created plus 67 number. ISO's at 133. The OPS is also dead last in that span at 602. His hard hit rate is low at 34%. His BABIP somehow is under 200 at 188. Realistically, that should probably increase, but still positive sign as of this point. 253 ERA, xERA higher, but not concerning at 365. And his xISO is pretty low at 163. Now, flip the script here. Trevor Rogers, as much as Estes is in the same category, these are pitchers that you always are looking to fade.
He's getting lucky, too. He's getting lucky.
Exactly. 10 earned runs in his last 5 games. How the heck is that occurring for Rogers?
He's worse than Estes. He's worse than Estes.
He is much worse than Estes. His xERA is over 5, xFIP 447. The dude's walking over 4 batters per 9 innings. His barrel rate very high, hard hit percentage at 45%. I don't get it. And this Houston offense finally getting their stride going. 114 weighted runs created plus is the number against righties last month. OPS,
Danny, you can get his walk at 1.5.
Really?
It's
1.5. What are the odds?
Highly juiced. 160.
Okay. That's still, I kind of would think it would be even higher than that.
That's
Here's the thing that, aside from him obviously not walking 2 batters, is that potentially the Astros are just making so much contact and he doesn't go that long. And that would be the other side of the coin, playing devil's advocate. But obviously I would gravitate toward the over there. The dude's been a walking machine and players are making powerful contact against him. I'm all on the Astros tonight.
Hell of a bet. And I know you always got one for us. You always have at least one player prop, and you're living in the land down under. Cue up Men at Work. I love an under K prop. I love it. Over props, too sweaty. Too sweaty. Because if you like a guy to strike somebody out, it's usually 7.5, 6.5. That's too much.
You're 100% correct. That's exactly how I think about it too.
It's like the opposite of any other prop. Like, I'm never going to take an under base prop. I'm too scared. Under pitch prop, it's because they stink. Give it to me, Danny. Give it to me.
I think about 90% of my strikeout props have been to the under. So yes, completely on the same page with you there. Let's go Roansy Contreras under 3.5 strikeouts, minus $140 is the price that I was able to snag earlier. Now, Contreras isn't a traditional starting pitcher. The last 2 starts he had were the last 2 games. Otherwise, it's a bullpen type of game when he comes in, right? The most he's gone is 3 innings pitched. So with limited time pitching, you would think that equates to limited strikeouts. and he's only gone over it one time. He's gotten 4 strikeouts. It was against the Brewers, and he pitched 3 innings. So besides the limited sample size for Contreras, let's also just factor in that his numbers aren't great. 5.17 expected ERA, almost a 5 on his xFIP, over 10% home run to fly ball ratio, over 10% on his barrel rate. The Rangers could easily just pummel him early on. Factor that in with we're knowing he's not going to go deep. And furthermore, the Rangers have actually limited their strikeout damage against right-handed pitching, Colby. They're 5th in K rate against righties with just a 20% clip. So I was a little shocked that it's at 3.5. And even though it's 3.5, I think minus 140 is quite the bargain to go on his under.
Speaking of gross K props, I got one for you, and I got one for everybody that it's an opener that I don't know if it's 100% this is who's going to start or for this team.
Okay.
But it's so sexy that I'm willing to take it. Mr. Josh Fleming under 1.5 Ks. He's going to be the opener today. Supposedly, it's not 100%. I took it just in case he does do it. He's supposed to be the opener. He has the lowest. Let me pull it up for everybody. He has the lowest average hitter matchup K percentage on batters-box.com, 9%. 9% is so low that under 14%, pitchers go under 4.5. Oh, this doesn't really help because it's 1.5. This is for another prop. It's still, pitchers go under 4.5, 74% of the time. This guy's only going to get 2 innings max. He's only going to get 2 innings max just for the sweat. I love it. He's had 23 outings this year. He's a reliever. 23 outings. How many times do you think he's gone over this number?
Probably like 3 times would be my guess.
4. 19 of 23 has gone under that number. Insane. And I completely I think the Brewers are going to be just fine. However, if he strikes out the side in the first inning, I will tip every single cap that I have. I will record a video of myself tipping every single hat that I have. And I have probably 15 hats behind me. I will tip every single one of them because kudos to you, Mr. Fleming. You're the worst pitcher on the day when it comes to strikeouts. Yeah. And if you go over it, good for you. This might be more fun than a Nerfy Yerfy.
It kind of is because you feel a little bit more justification in taking it, right? Because it's obviously hard to get strikeouts in general. It's harder to score runs, I would argue. Maybe it's not, maybe it is, whatever, if you actually want to do the math. But the point is, I like what you're saying because you're still getting that extra inning, knowing he's not going to go far. It's not your traditional strikeout prop. The Brewers are fairly efficient at the plate. They're disciplined. Their strikeout rate against Southpaw is just 21%, right about middle of the pack, but it's not in that concerning level when you look at some of these strikeout props and go, oh, this is why the number's at where it is. No, this Brewers team can certainly avoid that. I like it. You're getting, a couple innings at most to sweat it out, and we have potentially the incentive on the other side of getting, a plus video of you working overtime, tipping the caps. I'm all invested in this, my friend. I can't wait.
Do you want to hear the sexiest stat of them all? I got
all
one.
Right, what you got?
This season, in the current season, his ground ball rate is 63%.
Ooh. Wow.
Who needs to worry about the strikeouts when he's grounded out the second is short?
I dig it. Let's go, baby. And the minus 120 to the under is nice too, honestly. Like if it's chartering in that minus 130 to 40 range, then you're considering it a little more, but minus 120 seems fairly appropriate given the circumstances here.
Oh, this might be my least favorite bet ever if it doesn't hit.
You're going to have the chat undecided on what to root for
chat, what are our thoughts on that? What are our thoughts, chat? I need to know how sweaty you think that'll be. Danny, you got anything else for us in terms of bets? You got a home run? It's Dinger Tuesday.
I know, I actually don't hear. I was kind of waiting to hear what you had for some of these home runs. And I know you're probably saving it for a little bit later. So I don't want to make you throw out more than you have to early on. But that was kind of going to be my philosophy here. So I know someone said Judge hasn't, what has it been a week?
Oh my God. I meant to pull that up, but I didn't want to interrupt you. I had to look this up while you were talking. I could not believe it. Now I have to look up what his what the prop is at right now. Do I need another home run? 215. I'm not.
Do I
taking
need another one?
I'm not taking 215. Judge is. I'm glad he's my favorite player, or I'd be taking him all the
Right.
time.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that. I don't pay for Shohei unless it's 250 plus 300.
Mhm.
If it's 400, I did when he played against
Yeah.
Paul Skeens. I think it was 400. I will take that 10 times out of 10. You cannot give me
Mhm.
a Shohei prop at 400. Other than that, I mean, if you want to add it to a parlay, go right ahead. He has a great rating because he is all hard contact. He's always going to be at the top of the hyphen. So if you go to batters-box.com, you're like, why is Judge literally always in the top 5? It's all calculated through hard contact, and Judge is a humongous human being.
Mhm.
He's a power forward, if you will, playing baseball. Of course, he's going to get a hold of that thing. Other than that, I would never take a home run prop at 215.
It's really
Unless
I
it's in
mean,
Mexico. Unless it's in Mexico.
Ah, there you go. That's a good point. What are his bases props usually at? Do you kind of navigate around that pretty frequently? Because like obviously you're going to be laying a price there, but it's probably your better bang for your buck as opposed to only taking plus 210, I would imagine.
Honestly, at minus 117, that's pretty solid.
For just 1.5 bases?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's honestly great value.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I mean,
Let's
because
go
you're
to,
hitting it obviously anyway, or either way, if he's getting the home run, and then if not, all right, he's probably still going to have an advantageous matchup against Pepio, who we were talking about, is probably due to get beat up here. So that'd be the way I'd look at it.
in 132 ratings, Aaron Judge has gone over or has at least hit a home run 29.55% of the time. 132 ratings, humongous rating, but he's always elite. Records at least a hit 63% of the time. So he's a great play for just a hit today. Let's go to the current season. So 39 elite ratings, 71% of the time records a hit, 43% of the time records 2 hits, 33.33% records the home run, goes over his total base prop at 1.5, 56% of the time. So the juice is pretty much kind of on point.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, that would be the way that I'd go about it.
I'm kind of turned on by Judge today
in
now.
general. Yeah, and then in comparison to the home run bet, again, you're not getting plus money, but if you think about the realistic chances of it and just pure value from a bet standpoint, it's got to be the bases over the home run for me. Now, if he hits a home run, don't come yelling at me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just saying more often than not,
you still
that
cashed
should
your
be
bet.
the better play.
They can't be mad at you. They
Right,
can't. You
right.
cashed your
That's
bet.
true.
They can't be mad. What? Who else is?
Well,
who else?
I
Is,
like
who
it.
else? Somebody on today? Gunner. This parlay is disgusting. 47-38. Honestly, for those three, that's not a bad price. What is Gunner today? Let's see what Gunner's trends are.
Ohtani, he's going against Wheeler though, right? It's a little tough.
Yeah.
But
Gunner this
obviously you're getting a
season.
better price because of that.
Gunner has had 39 elite ratings, has recorded at least a hit 74% of the time, has gone yaya 30% of the time, over his base prop basically 60% of the time. Honestly, if for the filth animals out there, a Gunner Judge bases lay doesn't sound too bad, but my card is too big. Stop tempting me, everybody. Stop going in the chat. Hey, Colby, did you check this out? And then I go check it out, and I'm drooling all over myself. It's not fair. I have 2 hours of this, people. I don't need to add anything to my card.
I know you're like, we just need to get the first pitch. I got to stop looking at all these games. Everything looks too appealing right now.
Now, Spain. I know Shaggy had Spain. Shaggy forever. Gunner is in my 2 bases. Like, ooh, hey, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah.
Always rooting for you. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, founder of Batters-Box loves to tell me there's a million bets out there every single day, and there's a million winners too. You just have to find them, which I hate when he says that because he's not wrong, but it's also like you have an addiction if you actually believe that.
Technically not wrong. Not what you want to hear per se. Technically not wrong though.
This is a man, when he gets too excited, we'll have 40 bets out in a day.
Happens to the best of us sometimes. Just wait till NFL season, baby. I'll be right there with him.
Oh my God. Danny, you got anything else for the people? Tell the people where they can find you, what's going on with you? How's the pod going?
Yeah, we're ramping up now as we get closer to the All-Star break. I'm probably going to do a podcast breaking down some of these mid-season futures to look at. That's been a popular conversation among a lot of people, and this is the time where I start to really get invested in it. Odds to make the playoffs, more so tempt me as opposed to winning the division. I think it's a better bang for your buck more often than not to look at the playoffs as opposed to the division based on, a larger chance to win it that way as opposed to just the one spot in the division. So there's a few teams I'm circling out there, a couple teams that I'm looking at for World Series futures. Cy Young, kind of waiting to see what marinates and see where some of these odds move. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing on the pod coming up shortly. Otherwise, at berkspeed.com, just writing articles every single day with some of my best bets. And, we're waiting for football season to come around, and we'll have some previews there shortly. But otherwise, it's all baseball all the time, just like you, my friend.
I know my degenerate group chat, they had Danny, when I'm talking about paragraphs, I'm talking the whole iPhone screen was a pitch for a college football. I didn't read it. I was like, I'm not getting into college football right now. I'm not reading this. And then somebody replied with a bigger one. And I was like, guys, July, I don't need to see this.
Get ready, baby. The video game's coming out soon.
I don't have a system. I don't play video games. I'm kind of glad. But
I have one, but I don't play it enough passionately. Like, when Fortnite first came out, that was the last time I was like really ingrained in it. But now it's just occasional. But for this game, I think I got to make some exceptions here, and you might have to too, Colby. I don't know, man. We may have the best.
It was the best game when it left. I don't have a system. I don't have anything, so I'd have to buy it all just for one game, and I don't think I'm going to do that.
Well, Colby, you know what we did in college one time, and people are either going to hate or love this story. And it's, we completely went into this, obviously facetiously, but my roommates and I, we made a GoFundMe for an Xbox for us. And we said, during these times of studying, we're looking for a break. It was a whole thing. And we're like, no way this is going to work. It worked in about a week. We got enough money from our family and friends because of how ridiculously stupid it was to get like $200, whatever it was, for an Xbox. And we had a picture thanking everybody and everything. And it's one of those tales we still tell to this day. So I'm thinking we either set that up for you, or the chat has to put together a parlay and maybe some of the profit goes toward a donation for you getting some type of gaming system.
That's disgusting. GoFundMe is hilarious.
Yeah, and then I think someone
start a GoFundMe on DraftKings.
Someone tried to copy us like a week after, like some random kid we knew from high school, and he's like, I want to go fund me for like a pair of sneakers. And someone commented, I remember, they're like, this isn't going to work. He's like, it worked for those kids with the Xbox. And the poor kid guy, I think, got like $10 or something. But yeah, it was a one-time thing. Didn't think it was going to work. It was so stupid. And of course it ended up working out because, dumb things happen all the time. But that's my random tale of using GoFundMe for an Xbox.
Danny, that is the best way for you to leave right now. Thank you so much. I'm glad you told that story, and I'm glad you got your Xbox, because if I did that, it would not work. My mom would tell me to delete that.
Yeah, I don't know how it ended up happening. I still had someone else, one of the other roommates got it because, you kind of felt a little guilty after. So it was a community Xbox. Someone else took it, but it's a story to live in our college memories. But Colby, I always have a blast coming on, man. Best luck with your bet. Best luck with everybody in the chat. Appreciate you as always, my friend.
Of course. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Sweep. I hope everything you gave out, air. All air.
It, baby.
That's you,
That's
my
what
friend.
we're hoping for.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one. What a guy. What a guy. And I know I cut him off on accident, and he's probably going to be laughing at me down below. Isaiah, I know. That parlay is disgusting, and I love it. If you haven't seen it, Chef tweeted out, him and I did a parlay. I gave out, obviously, I'm about to give out the rest right now. Why did Colby have to stay? Chew. Prindy, when Chew said a century is 20 years, Jess almost had to give me the Heimlich. That was hilarious. All right, let's get into my card. Let's get into the filth. If anybody has any questions, you got any concerns, you want me to tell you something, you want me to look up something, I am here. In the meantime, I will give out my card. I have too many plays. And if you haven't heard already, Mr. Fleming, this is the sweatiest one. This is basically a Nerfie. Mr. Josh Fleming, under 1.5 strikeouts. I don't know if it's 100% yet. Somebody let me know if he's the opener. He's supposed to be the opener. He has an 8% matchup K percentage in this game. He has a 63% ground ball rate. He's only going to go 2 innings max. Hopefully. The Brewers are just fine against lefties. He's gone under this number in 19 of his 23 outings this season. What more of a sample do we need, folks? What more? If anyone wants to sweat, and I said to Danny earlier, if he goes over this in the first inning, just 1, 2, 3, strikeouts 3 in a row, I will take all of my hats, all of them. There's probably 20 to 15 in here. I will put them all on, and I will go like this with every single one on. Sorry for all the shaking. I digress. Do we want home runs? Do we want home runs? All right, we'll go on the home runs. What did you say? Yeah, he's on the Pirates. I saw that he's going to open, and then it's supposed to be Quinn afterwards. So the whole either or, if he doesn't pitch, it's just going to void. So it's going to be fine. Just checked who's getting the start. Quinn? I'm looking it up. You guys, I can't wait. I need to know. Pirates, the Rally Rats. It's not how you spell Pirates. I'm not looking. Where the heck is there? All right, it's not on the Pirates thing. Who's pitching? Whatever. You know why I bet it. If it gets voided, it gets voided. Oh, Isaiah, yeah. It's going to be the sweat of the day. I can't wait to tip all my caps later. Anywho, SBJ is in here. Hello, SBJ. And since you're here, we're going to go to the old. What theory is it called again? Oh, the day after theory. I loved him yesterday because he went 0 for 8 in his last 2 games. He had 3 total bases yesterday. Thank you for going over the 1.5. However, he hit a shot to the wall, a double that cashed us that bet. At the end of the game, he's seeing the ball really well. I didn't look at anything else because we're just living with the theory. The price is very nice. His last 10 games, last I checked, which was yesterday. These are yesterday's stats. 231, OPS 805, 9 hits, 5 extra base hits. As of yesterday, he's got 6 extra base hits in his last 10 games. 6. Let's get a yah. Okay. Moving on. Let's see the chat. I'm just going to go back and forth with the pitches and check in the chat. If you have any questions, like I said, I'm here. I'm here, baby. You got any concerns? I'm here, baby. I got you back. The day after tomorrow, don't hate that movie. It's the day after tomorrow theory. But we don't want to steal something that's already probably trademarked. Do you think that are movies trademarked? Obviously, like Star Wars and stuff is, but I feel like somebody let me know. I'm not the brightest person. Can movies be trademarked, or are they trademarked? One bet, give me a winner, Colby. My name's Landon, and I can't think for myself. Okay, anywho, second home run. We're going Jarren Duran, plus 400. It's a fade Joey S this day. He's coming off a 9-inning complete shutout against the Angels. Is that impressive? Sort of, because Joey S usually has the worst pitcher rating on the day. Durant, top 10 in both default and current ratings. He's batting .276 with an OPS of 813 this season. 0 for 8 in his last 2 games. You know we love that. Hasn't homered since July 2nd, just like everybody else, it seems like today. Facing the worst pitcher, like I mentioned. I feel like everybody is going to be in love with Devers today, and the price for Devers is just, let me go throw up on myself. Do I have any throw up? No. But let me go throw up myself. It's like 200. I'm not putting that down on Rafi Devers. Sorry. Let's go to the last one. We got one more homer, and that is Mr. Jorge Soler to go yaya. But let me give you something else that I like a little bit more. It's him to record a single at plus 115. He's number 3 today on batters-box.com. On Sunday, he went 0 for 3 with a walk. He records a single in 56% of his ratings, and that's a 50 rating sample size, 50 elite rating sample size. He also hasn't homered since July 2nd. Jorge Soler. The value on these home runs alone is absolutely sexy. Tremendously sexy. The sexiest. Now I will go back and look what you guys said in the chat. What is going on, everybody? All right. One bet, give me a winner. We already talked about that because someone can't think for themselves. Isaiah, movies can't be trademarked according to Google. So Star Wars isn't trademarked? I feel like it has to be somehow. Has to be. Has to be. Kadar. Everybody leave. Me and Kadar are going to have a moment. Aloha. Aloha. How are we doing? Everybody leave. Everybody leave. Everybody leave. Also, I found Kadar's Twitch and TikTok. Guy's got the sexiest voice on the planet. Not even going to lie. I was like, damn, that boy's got a deep voice. I was like, Jesus Christ. Also, if you haven't heard, leave. We're having a moment. Okay. Oh, we're doing the grid? I think I have, how many more bets do I got? Oh, we're good. We're good. I got one more, Crutch. One more. We're going to go Adam Mazer. Screwed me last game. Went over by the hook. Over under 4.5. I don't understand. I understand why it's 4.5, but I also don't understand why. We all know Seattle's not a good team. They're not really disciplined at the plate. They strike out a ton. However, Mazer's rating is so low when it comes to K percentage. It's 14%. As I mentioned before with Mr. Fleming, it's 9. He's 14%. Let me read you a little something right here. I got it written down on paper, not on my notes on the computer. Ooh. Let me get the right terminology according to Batters Box. Okay. The average hitter matchup K rate, when it is under 14% or under 15%, pitchers go under this number 74.55% of the time. Lowest average hitter matchup rating rate today has ever gone over this number this season. He's gone up to 4, has not gone to 5. Just based off that 74.55%, I'm putting money on this. And the number alone, minus 118, sexy. Now, since Crutch was dying for this, Crutch, let's get into the old grid. Let me pull it up over here. Let me close out all of my tabs because, it gets slower that way. Also, I have too many bets today. Too many bets. Oh, I forgot I looked at this earlier. Not fully. Okay. It's grid time. It's grid time, baby. Crutch asked for it. I deliver. All right. I think I have everything closed. Let me make sure. Okay. Daily dozen is for Wednesdays and Mondays, my friend. Maybe we can do it. I mean, I'm not that smart when it comes to those. I'm more smarter at this. Okay. I remember I put Manny Ramirez for this earlier, and it was 9%. What are we going to do? Ooh, Crutch. Edgar Renteria. We're doing all right. We're starting off well. Okay. Do we go Michael Young? No Phillies. Prindy, you have Google. Don't use Google. We don't cheat. Remember, we're trying to go for under 18. I don't think I'm ever going to beat 18. Hey, Kadar, I just gave you love for 2.5 minutes about how we're... Okay, everybody leave. Kadar and I are going to talk. All right, do we go Michael Young in the middle? In the bottom middle? MVP for the Dodgers. Oh, this is going to stink. This is going to be a tough one. I'm going Michael Young. Oh, I don't want to do it. 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 Oh, God. Kurt Gibson, go ahead. I'll take it. 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 I will take it. I want some percentages, but I'm not like Casket Romance. I don't know guys that are 0.1 unless it's John Cangelosi or Dean Anna. Damn. This is tough. Kenny Lofton? Isaiah. That's not how you spell Lofton. Just do Kenny. Woo! Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. I know. MVP is going to be tough. All right. At least we have Michael Young in the back already. He's definitely a Gold Glover, right? He's like the only. Oh God. All right. You know what? I did some of this earlier, but I didn't really try. I was just going off the dome. I put Tony La Russa for White Sox Cardinals. Coaches should count. That's all I'm going to say. Coaches should count. Excuse me. Dude, Alley 3+ bases. Hey, how you doing? Hey, somebody was on Alley bases too. Pudge Rodriguez. That's nuts. All right. Time to get serious. All right. We know we can always go down to Manny Ramirez if we have to with the White Sox. Excuse me again. And then we can go to Michael Young down there. Keith Hernandez? How you doing? We're not doing A-Rod. We're not doing A-Rod. Joe Kelly. Yes. Yes. Good call. Good call. I knew there was somebody currently playing that. Ooh, this one. 9? No. Paul DeYoung would have been. Oh, yeah. We'll do Paul. People definitely don't know who that guy is. Woo! Who is the oh, you're talking about this guy. It's Josh Fleming. If he goes over 1, 2, 3 in the first inning with Ks, that means he's getting 3 strikeouts. Actually, I'll lower it. I'll be nice. If he goes over this in the first inning, I will take all of my hats right here, all of my hats, and I will put them on and I will record it of me just going. All right, moving on. It's going to be a sweaty one. He's going to be the opener. That's why. He's supposed to be the opener. All right. Zach Greinke, Dodgers Gold Glover. I feel like that's got to be high. GSOM3. Who doesn't know about Pauly D? Losers. God. Is it Andre Gonzalez? Did he win a Gold Glove with the Dodgers? Bellinger Gold Glove. Do you know guys know what I'm talking about? Andre, it's let me look it up. I'll just type it. Andrea Bocelli. Adrian Gonzalez. Oh, yes, Kadar. Yes, Mark Teixeira. Yes. Big Tex, baby. Big Tex. Yes. I was Adidas King. Welcome in. I was thinking Michael Young too. Let me see his story. Jesus criminy. All right. Story wasn't that funny. I'm just kidding. It was pretty good. Okay. Adrian Gonzalez, did he win a Gold Glove? No, I don't want to do Greinke. Adrian Gonzalez, did he get a Gold Glove? You talking Greinke's 3%? All right, then we'll wait. Ooh, we're doing Dusty. Oh, Dusty Baker invented the high five. People forget. Right guy, come back every single week. Where's he at? Where is it at? Come back every single week, sir. Semper Fi. Hoorah. All right. For all the marbles, MVP. I'm thinking Nolan Ryan. Or did Nolan Ryan never even won a Cy Young. We're not going to say Nolan Ryan. Rafael Palmeiro. Did he win a MVP? How many MVPs do they have? I'm thinking just A-Rod. They don't have a really good history. Yeah. Pudge, Juan Gonzalez, Josh Hammond. Oh, dude. Josh Hammond. You like Juan Gonzo? Yeah. That guy. This guy? Who even is this? He won an MVP? This man right here. This man won an MVP. Is that what we're saying? No way. This man right here. Oh, God bless it. I mean, what were the 5? Literally, what's the lowest we could have got? Literally. I hate how this is never. Yeah, let me just scroll through all that. 5. Okay. So it was A-Rod, Hamilton, this guy, Pudge. Well, you know what? We're not going to get mad about 22% when there's 5 of them. Like I said, I thought there was only 1. I forgot about Hamilton and Pudge. Oh, my God. Let's see. See, this could have been us. We're not going to get too mad about that. Oh, Casket, I gave you a shout out too, my guy. Do we do daily fantasy? Honestly, at least we didn't put Ozzie Smith like 24% of people. What's this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Honestly, I'm shocked this is the highest one. Low key. Very shocked. Because I feel like this goes unremembered words. All right. You're going to realize how bad I am at daily fantasy. Daily fantasy, not daily fantasy. Daily dozen. Yeah, that's how you spell it. All right, here we go. Cheeto. Yeah, Dozone. All right.
I'll play
you
with
guys.
you.
Ah!
Can I
All
scare
right, can
you?
you do it on your? No. Can you do it on? I didn't even know you were there though. Can you do it on yours? Mine's getting wonky.
Yeah.
Bet.
Hello, goats. What's up, chat?
Everybody, this is SBJ. If you haven't heard of him, he's the head of content at Betting News, which is where you're at right now. And if the thing above him, which is kind of covered, he should fix that. I'll fix that.
I'll fix it.
Well,
I'll
perfect.
go through that.
Perfect. Hit the little QR code above, and you can get a sign-up bonus. You silly goose.
Silly geese. Chicks are for dicks. I mean, what? I don't know. Hey, buddy, how was your show?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Did you see the most disgusting play of the day? An opener under?
Yeah, the under 1.5 strikeouts. Do you need to go to the doctor, brother? Are you okay? Did we lose Colby? Oh.
I love doing that.
Oh my God. Jesus
All
Christ,
right.
man. Why do you like doing this to yourself? Just don't bet it.
Oh no! I did you hear what I said? If I have to do if it happens in the first inning, only the first. Only the first.
What about I was listening. You said something with your hats. What was with your hats?
I'm gonna put every single one of them on and tip my cap to him. Only if he does it in the first. Only if he does it in the first.
Okay, fair enough. I was thinking more like shave your stash or something.
No. I'm not gonna shave my stash.
Someone asked who's going yard, guys. So we're about to do the W show. The W literally right after this, and Inzi and Colby and I weirdly have a in our W group when we're talking about WNBA. Like the last 5 or 6 days, we've created a 3-leg home run parlay. So today, in honor of there only being one WNBA game, we are going to make a 3-leg home run parlay with our 3 favorite home run bets. So just hang out with us. We'll get there.
That chat is literally where I go to just throw out a guy to homer.
Yeah, and talk about random WNBA bets. I'll give you guys 3 that I'm not going to say when we talk about it. JJ Blade. Is that how you say his name? Blade? Okay. Blade. And then Yandy Diaz is going Yabarino against the Yankees. Blade. And then De La Cruz. There you go. I liked your Soler play. I also like Chapman. Both those guys look good in that game. Yeah,
it's gonna be a pretty good game.
That one looks nice. My favorite though is in the Dodgers game, but I'll save that for the W show, I guess. Or do you guys want it now?
Give me the trivia. Trivia.
Okay, hang on. It is Prindy. You'll be all right. You'll survive. All right, here we go. All right, let's do it, chat. No, I need to zoom in.
Zoom in a little bit. He's gonna say Freeman.
Yeah, it's Fredward for sure. All right, where do you want to start?
NFL.
Chat, are we ready? Let's do it. At 41 years old, Vinny Testaverde started 15 games at QB for this NFC team during the 2004 season. Wasn't it the Jets? I think it was the Jets.
Woo!
No, No. The Jets are AFC.
We're not the smartest.
No, NFC. Was it the Reds? The Commanders? Was it the Manders?
I don't think they're called the Commanders back then.
Yeah, they would recognize it though. Chat, you're gonna have to help it. It's the Cowgirls. Is it really the Cowgirls?
No, it was Bledsoe. Bledsoe was in 04. I don't know.
I think it's the Cowboys. Let's go.
Cowboys.
Kadar says, yeah.
Kadar is being very nice to me today.
He's a nice guy. Nice. Good job, chat.
Rusty old man said Browns and my heart dropped.
MLB. That's AFC. Oh, that is AFC. That's AFC too. Playing from 1991 to 2007, this 6-time All-Star and 4-time Gold Glove center fielder spent the majority of his career with Cleveland and stole over 600 bases.
Kenny Lofton?
Did he play until 2007?
I think it's Kenny Lofton. I mean, Kenny Lofton also played a lot. That's what I said, Rye Guy.
Rye Guy? I trust you. Yeah, I trust your knowledge.
Kenny Lofton's the only quick guy I can think of from back then.
Bang!
God! Yes! Woo! All right, this one's all you.
Soccer, yeah. After winning its first Copa American title in 2015, the South American country went back-to-back by winning the Copa American Centenario again in 2016. Ooh, fuck. Argentina?
Roll with it.
I don't know. Who won Copa in 2016? Nicaragua. It's not Spain. Is it Nicaragua? Are you being serious, Prindy? It's Chile. Is it really Chile? I honestly don't know. I'm not a big Copa guy.
Put Chile.
Nicaragua's in South America. All right, Prindy, we're trusting you with Chile. Yeah.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
Oh my god.
That was funky. All right, books. Adapted into a 2009 film, Maurice Sendak published this 1963 children's picture book about a wolf suit wearing boy named Max. Where the Wild Things Are.
Yes.
I love that fucking book, dude.
Same.
Monsters
Monsters Inc.
Do you see that Shrek 5 is coming out next year?
It does not need another one. God.
It's going to be good. Since 2019, this major soda brand has sold a winter spiced cranberry edition of their soda during the holiday season. Yeah.
LeBron James. Come on now.
Dude, we're killing it right now. This rapper was featured in Gwen Stefani's Rich Girl and featured Gwen Stefani on her own 2001 hit song, Let Me Blow Your Mind. It's a girl rapper. Is it Missy Elliott?
Huh.
It says her own 2001 hit song.
You know what?
This rapper.
Go to television.
Eve? Is it Eve? Oh, it's Eve. Let's go, Eve. Like Cat's got it. Hey, man. Let's go, Eve.
Eve.
Dude, I could not pick out Eve in a lineup.
Isaiah's going crazy in the chat today. Let's go.
I love when Isaiah taps in. All right, grossing nearly $500 million worldwide, Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton, and Philip Seymour Hoffman starred in this 1996 disaster film.
Twister? I said no way.
Twister. It's Twister.
No way. No way.
Twister?
No way.
Were you
I
joking?
said that as a joke. No way. No way. I said that as a joke.
Twister is coming out next week.
It is
No
the new
way. No,
That's
I
insane.
said that literally just because it said disaster.
one. What? Rusty old man, does she really have paws tattooed on her boobies? Good job, dude. Good guess. Running on FX from 2018 to 2003, Mayans MC was a crime drama and spinoff of what FX series? What the fuck?
It's a spin-off of the fucking Charlie Hunnam one everyone watches, Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, Sons of Anarchy.
I would have never got this.
I would. Thank you, Sook, from the shadows.
Oh my god, that is so hot. That's what our
That
cards
is-
are gonna look like tonight, boys and girls.
Let's- all right,
because you know
let's not-
Nanny's in here. She's always in here.
She's watching us. She's here. We love when
always watching.
I love when Nanny's here. Nanny, can you please give us a dub if you're actually here? I fucking hope so. All right, ready?
Twatsky's right. I didn't.
Yeah. Although you guys would have carried him. All right, Here we go. Channing Tatum and that's
Jennifer
what is her
Lawrence.
name?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
No way. That's Jennifer Lawrence.
Wait, did I already do Channing Tatum? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Jennifer Lawrence.
Boy George.
It does kind of look like Boy George.
I don't think that's Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, it is.
Fine, we can still get the double dip, so I'm not mad.
Who would you rather say?
I don't know. I just know that's Channing Tatum by the ears.
Yeah, and his hair.
Tim
Guy's
Tebow.
got. Bang!
No way. No way.
Boom! Let's go.
What
No need to look.
pickoff.
No need to look around because we nailed it. Stuff.
We're gonna give it a boom. We're never gonna give it a doom.
Fucking hate those videos, man.
I can't stop watching them when they come on.
That's the point.
Chocolate cookie. How do you make content like that?
They obviously, I mean, they're probably making a shit ton of money at this point, but
They
God,
are.
it's so bad.
A double tongue chocolate. Hey, song of the summer. Oh, we're gonna
give it a boom. Oh
Sook,
my
can you please
God.
pull that up? Sook, can you please pull up?
He's not.
Sook,
I can
Sook,
probably do it.
Can you pull up the father-son duo with the doom? The song.
Does he know what we're talking about?
The Canadian mind cannot comprehend
No, he knows more about more things than all of us combined.
Well, yeah, Sook. Sook's also got a really long name that I found out today.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
What do you think I was gonna say? Oh, Sook Sender.
Ah.
When I saw that, I was like, "Damn, that poor bastard probably got butchered all through high school."
Hey,
Talking
man.
about teacher's pronunciation, like having to listen to that is the worst. Like having like a last name like Marcio, where the CH makes the SH, it's already annoying. Having to be like, how do you spell that? March I-O, and they're like L-O? It's an I-O.
My name's the most white boy name of all time, so
Sebastian?
yeah.
Seabass? I love that.
Seabass.
All right, play the song for the kids.
See the set as you walk in. Spencer. Oh wow, we're literally on time for we're about to literally start. We're gonna play this video and then we're gonna play the video for the dub because it's dub time. You want to say bye to the kids? You want to say bye to the kids by yourself for your show?
Oh, yeah. All right. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to the Pickoff. This has been one of the best episodes we've ever had with a biggest card ever. Let's go through it real quick. Ooh, that's not it. Red Sox over in the F5 of their team total, 2.5 minus 145. Fade Joey S. This is coming off the best game of his career. Jaron Duran, Yaya, Ellie De La Cruz, De La Cruz, day after theory, the day after tomorrow theory. Josh Fleming, he's the opener. He's going under, or I'll tip my caps. Adam Mazer, whatever you want to say, under 4.5 Ks, has never gone over 4.5 in his career as of this season. Soler, single, goes over this all the time, according to batters-box.com. Home run, why not? Hasn't done it since the second, just like everybody else above. And that's about it. Play the video. Let's rock and roll. Let's sweep the cards. Everyone have a Tuesday. And guess what? We'll come right back. I got more bets. That's why the card's so big. I got W plays. Let's have a W Tuesday.
Say you running off the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow them all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control. I won't crash, running high. Put your money on the dash, throw the dice, lose control. I won't crash, running low. I won't crash, when you slow. I won't crash, running. Say, you running on the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow them all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas.
What is going on, everybody? You literally just saw me, but it's okay. Welcome to the W, the Wubba Nubba, as Rusty Old Man, the Wubba Nubba, as Mr. Rusty Old Man calls it. It's nice being in the middle with you guys. I'm going to stay here. It feels kind of nice right here.
Are we playing the song?
Huh?
Are we playing the song?
What song? Oh, the boom. I don't know. It depends on if Sook. I couldn't find it. It depends on if Sook can find it. He can't find it either.
You know what? When you
can find it.
I'm gonna find it.
You find it.
What is it? Big Justice song.
Let's go, Swansky. Let's get it, baby. Excited to have you guys with us. Welcome to the W on the Betting News Network. Glad you guys have been tuned in. If you're just popping in, thanks for hanging out with us. My name's SPJ. That is Colby Marcio. And we have our favorite resident, Mr. Inzy. Welcome. Excited to have. He's back, chat. Excited to have you guys here. Thanks for tapping in today. He found it. He's such a goat.
Took me seconds.
That's what we do. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to everyone. We bring the boom. Your favorite father and son.
Every afternoon on your FYP,
We'll be bringing the boom around the 3:15.
we bring the boom so loud the whole earth shakes.
With double chunk chocolate cookies.
And chicken bakes, biceps and triceps, bring the boom that everybody deserves.
And we call him Big Justice, cause that's what he serves.
We bring the happiness and laughter when we enter the room. And
We're changing up the world with the boom or do. We bring the boom. That's what we do. Bring the boom. We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to everyone. We bring the boom.
That
crazy
was
thing about-
electrifying.
The crazy thing about that video is that is just, like, that is his son. Like, that is totally, there is no DNA test required. His son, 100%, that guy's son. Yeah,
All I saw was
I
myself and Colby. That's all I saw.
and that's what you should see.
That's me and NZ at Costco.
Hated every
No,
second
you
of that.
didn't. No, you didn't. All the hate in the chat is facetious. They loved it.
Yeah. It's one of those things that you can't not watch, but then as soon as you watch it, you wish you'd never seen it, but then you watch it
Like
again.
a car crash, but like in the best way. Like I would rather be forced to watch all of their content until like it's over with to the beginning than have to see Baby Gronk.
Oh yeah. All right, real quick before we start the show today, because we're going to dive straight into the show today, guys. We've got one game to talk about tonight because the WNBA scheduling committee sucks ass, which we've discussed before. One game tonight, 5 games tomorrow, and they're all during the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you guys the bets that we like for the games tonight. We're going to talk about the games for tomorrow, kind of preview a couple of them. These guys have bets in them. Then we're going to cook an SGP for the game tonight, and then we're going to put together the home run lotto that I mentioned on the pickoff as well. But before we do that, one thing, this is totally off the cuff, so I might take them a second to think. Circle like this. What is the one thing that you have literally seen all over the internet the past 3 weeks that you can't fucking stand?
I was going to say hot poo.
Okay. So both you guys are rolling with the, you don't like the hot two girl?
Isaiah, I will 1000% reenact that whole video.
Oh my God.
All
That would
three
be
of them
great.
go yard. That'd be fucking great.
I'll do it.
Nice. Hey, we should bet it at that point. All right, so you guys are both going the Hawk to a girl. You're over it, done with it.
It's no. Jess made a pretty good point. Meme. This is a meme. That's not a meme. It's not funny. It's I don't know what it is.
Kind of stupid. It got old.
Dumb.
So the crazy thing is I was scrolling TikTok last night, and there's a guy who made like a Hawk to a song, and I was like, oh great.
Oh, I heard it. It's
actually a pretty good song, which is wild. Like when you listen to it.
I think she's dumb. Not to just assume somebody's how intelligent somebody is. However, her saying, I don't have social media yet, but I'm gonna be getting on it, and then gets mad at people for capitalizing on her stuff, that's your fault. That is your fault. If you don't understand social media, which is fine. You don't understand it. Your mom doesn't understand it either. But guess what? Everybody else does. And if you don't get on that thing right now, you're missing out on everything. Look at who's somebody that recently just capitalized. I mean, Gypsy Rose, kind of.
She got paid $30,000. What's up, brother? That's a good one. She just got paid $30,000 to. She just got paid $30,000 to be a judge of a fucking like competition. Oh, bring that up. So no. Play that bitch. Play that. I want you guys to listen to the first like 30 seconds of this song so you can actually I hope it's the right one. Is this the right song? Oh, I don't think this is the right one. No, it's not. The wrong one.
So goes like shy. That's my hit.
Worse than me not knowing the word intelligence.
Bro, that's my algorithm. That was a Punjabi song. That was a brown song. That was my motherfucking algorithm getting in the way. Apologies.
Oh, the YouTube got you. Oh my God, that's great. That's so good. This is true. This is the world we live in. Totally.
There is a song.
Did you see that?
I can find it. That's "What's Up, Brother," which is pretty fucking good. I forget the kid's name, but he raps and he's just like, "What's up, brother?" It's perfect. If he finds it, you'll laugh. Shout out to Sketch. Big kahunas.
Hey man, for sure, 100%. Did you guys see that OnlyFans creators have like gotten in touch with him to like say that they like respect what he did and that they want to like collab with him now?
I know. I just saw a lot of people show him some love, and
but
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, just exactly what I said. Apply the logic. Exactly what I said. So anyway, is this it?
This guy.
Diamonds don't dance with the devil. My phone on the left and the right is my metal. Whenever you call, my voicemail gonna tell you. Damn with it all the time, though. Very last week with the day spent swiping on my iPhone.
This guy sounds like 2016.
Girl, my words, smoke a blizzy on the drive home. I'ma be the best that they ever seen. Just being honest, I'm obsessed with this dream. It takes a lot of work to be the best in the league. We're not in WWE, but I wrestle with peace. Capiche? Might be in the.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm like, what's up, brother?
Do you guys like the reaction videos of people that like when someone goes really hard on a beat or something like that, and then
They're like,
and then they react to it?
my favorite guy on TikTok is it's a black guy. And he's like, let me, and it always says at the top, white bangers. And he just listens to a song that white people love and he hasn't heard. He's just like,
Jeez,
like,
he wants his
okay.
style back. Okay.
Man.
I like doing it with beatboxing videos. I'm a big beatbox fan. So
yes,
I'll watch like
you've mentioned
guys. We talked about this on the podcast. Yeah. All right. Back to the dub. Well, we had to fuck around a little bit because there's one game tonight. So one game, gents. Also, everyone say hi to Sook. He didn't get introduced, but everyone say hi to Sook, even though he's been down in the shadows. You guys saw him for a second. Let's talk about this game tonight, gentlemen. The later game. We have the Lynx taking on the Sparks. Now, this line was 7 yesterday. It's
Collier's
now
not
4.
playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's out again.
It's
She's
a 4
listed
points.
as a game time decision, but it's so doubtful. I don't think she plays. She's not in the starting lineup that was announced earlier. I don't wear condoms. Congrats on the sex and babies.
Nice. Yeah.
Right back at
All
you,
right.
NC.
Yeah, baby. We got the Lynx that are 15-6. The Sparks are 5-16. Lynx are 4-point favorites. The game is in Los Angeles tonight. The over/under is 158.5. Boys, we all have prop bets on this game that we like. Did you guys have a thought on a side or a total here?
I do.
Yeah, you raised your hands.
Nice.
I was letting you go.
I've been a victim of not getting CLV. I have the Lynx -7. Am I mad?
Fuck.
No, I'm not mad. They're playing the Sparks. Sparks, the most mediocre team in the WNBA. You stop De'Erica Hamby, you're going to be just fine, my friend. They're the significantly better team. I don't really need to say much. I still think this is going to be fine. If you want a theory from me, this is the injury theory. If Collier doesn't play, everybody else steps up.
Yep.
Everyone's buying in on the Sparks right now. I don't think that's the right move. And right now the line, I think, is 3.5 for some books. You're going to let this line get to 3.5? It's at 3?
It's at 4. Sorry, my hand is crooked. It's at 4.
Okay. 4 is not a bad number. It's the Lynx. You're going to be worried about a bottom team, a bottom feeder. They're not doing anything this year. They lost their rookie star, Cameron Brink. They just have Hamby. She's focused in on the 3-on-3 tournament now. What is she playing for?
Well, they got Rakia Jackson, who's been playing pretty well.
She's great. Top 3 in the rookie of the year. What's that? 25-1
at this point. Yeah.
Pretty much.
NZ, what do you think about this game, man?
I'm with Colby, especially on the -4. This is the type of team that's deep. They need to show that they're deep. They want to go long-term for the whole season. They want to go deep in the playoffs. They got to be able to play without her. This is a layup for the rest of this team to show that they are as good as their record shows, even without their star. They're playing a horrible team. Road, home really doesn't make a difference. I like the Lynx. I mean, -4 is crazy CLV. As the king of CLV over there did not get it.
The king gave up his crown for this one.
My mind is get the number you see first. I can't get out of it. It's killing me. Which is
hard.
We'll get into it later. I like the Mystics tomorrow, and I'm gonna wait till that tips off at 11 o'clock, and it tips off at whatever time it tips off. It's the Mystics tomorrow.
Okay, so someone in the chat asked this question: how many points for McBride? And NZ can just go ahead and swing in and talk about his POD, which will be in our SGP.
That's the POD, baby. Yeah, man. She steps up big time. You know, she's hit her point line in 3 out of her 4 last games without Collier, 17, 15, 19, and 26. They do go back into last year. The one game, though, that she had 17 was this year. They did play the Mystics, another crap team, another bottom feeder. Give me McBride to lead this team. She's probably going to get at least 3 threes, if not 4. Obviously, that's going to take her points and go whoop, so that makes it a lot easier for us. So I like McBride tonight to step up. She's been one of the key players for that team, and that opens up a person that I'm going to throw this way. Give a layup to the man all the way to the left that will leave somebody else open to shoot some trays.
Oh, he's talking to me, guys. Dad set me up. People are giving flack, whatever, flack to LeBron and Bronny.
Flack.
This duo right here. This father-son duo right here. This is going to be the alley-oop of the century. Bridget Carlton's going over her 2.5 made threes. I had the boost. There's a boost out there. Use your brain. Find that boost. Throw it on this play. Get the plus money.
Boost. Here comes the boost.
Here comes the
got
boost.
The boost for you.
Here comes the boost. All right. Let's not get too crazy because I also took her points prop because they both correlate. As Brad Evans would say, correlate, synergize, bring it all together. He does it like this. Sparks, give up the most threes and the most points to forwards in the W. We've bet on Bridget before. We've seen Bridget ball out. She is a lethal weapon behind the arc. She is fantastic, and this is so low that I love it. 10.5 for her points. I got her point prop at 10.5. I threw 2 units on it.
Ooh.
And you said lethal weapon. WSL job. Well, we're all betting on the same team, which is always a good thing. And I'm taking a rebounding prop though. And mine is, I don't know how you guys are going to feel about this, but I'll go ahead and throw it out there anyway. I wanted to take Courtney Williams or RA, but the line got a little bit too juiced for me. So I decided to just go with the rebounds. I got her over 5.5 rebounds for plus 120. Kind of ties into what you guys have been talking about. I think that this is going to be I think the Lynx are going to win this game. I think they are going to show up well. I do think the Sparks are going to hang around, and it's going to be a fairly contested game for most of the game. But Courtney Williams she just had 6 rebounds. Funny thing is, though, she's hit this rebounding line in 6 straight games against the Sparks. She had 8 rebounds when they played earlier this season. She had 6 as well. Both times they played, she's hit this over 5.5. I like the plus money. She also had a double-double last time they played in assists. If you would like to take the double-double, that is very juicy. The double-double for Courtney Williams is plus 6 or plus 500, excuse me. Like I said, she had a double-double against them last time with assists. If you want to take her assists instead, because she is a guard, she's going to be facilitating this offense, you can. She had 7 last game. She had 10 last time they played, and she's hit her assist line in 3 of her last 4. But I think for the value on the rebounds, for the plus money, even though the Sparks are a pretty decent rebounding team, I like the over 6 and I like the over 5.5 rebounds, for plus 120 for the value. If you can find a book where you can play the over 11.5 rebounds and assists for minus 120-ish, go for that. I like that a lot. But give me the rebounds for the plus money of over 5.5 plus 120.
Yeah, I like this play with Collier out especially. Somebody's got to grab boards. They only got Hamby really on the other team to really grab some boards, so I like that a lot. And this should be a game where she finally shows how she can be an all-around player, too. She really hasn't had I don't want to say she hasn't had a strong game, but, in the past, I feel like she was more of a closer to a triple-double type player as opposed to now. She's been a little all over, but a lot of people have, so I'm always all over.
I like the logic, though, of talking about how Collier is going to be out, or most likely. So then these other ladies get an opportunity to kind of raise their game just that ever so slightly a little bit more. So yeah, I like the rebounds, I like the assists, sprinkle the double. Landon, this should hit 5.5. If you can find plus money, go for it. That's what we're rocking and rolling with. So if we do our 3 legs together, boys, I love when we tie our 3 legs together.
Whoa. Down.
Z's up. Hey, Gerald came. He got the OnlyFans bat signal.
Bro. We were just talking about OnlyFans.
True.
All right. So if we do use the what are we doing? We're gonna use the boost.
That's what we do.
We use the boost. Oh my god.
It's good. It's so bad. It's good.
It's
what she
so
said.
bad. Hey, that's so true. So Carlton 3 threes, McBride over 16.5 points, and Courtney Williams 6 rebounds, plus 871. Boost.
Boost.
Use the boost.
With the boost.
Oh,
Love it.
that's what we do.
We do.
Isaiah, are you related to Ed Westfall? That would be cool. You could get me maybe like a autograph or something. I think he's still alive.
Bing bong.
That's
There
what
it
we
is.
do.
There's our SGP for this one game tonight. Before we dive to tomorrow, gentlemen, talk about the games for tomorrow. Let's do our 3-leg home run lay. So chat can ride that with us and get it locked in before we talk about the games for tomorrow.
Doesn't this look like there's no bill on this hat?
It does.
Yeah, it does actually. It's really weird.
You look really weird.
Right? That's hilarious.
Yeah, it looked like a do-rag. All right. Here we go. Oh, first basket. Ma Martinez wants a first basket in Z, so if you can maybe scooch around. You can also go follow our buddy Flo. He's really good with those.
I was just gonna say I didn't see what he had. Dorca's speaking to me. No, he did. He dropped. He's early, man. He's earlier than you. His stuff for today, I think, dropped 2 days ago. He's got everything up for Wednesday and Thursday.
Who does he have for today?
I'll be honest, I didn't look, so I'm not 100%. Dorcas.
Oh,
I saw it the other day, man. I can't be playing 8 million freaking first basket scores. All right. For anybody that follows Flo, when you see his posts, you need to go through the comments because he posts more plays in his
I hope
comments.
Gerald.
And you can find some gems in there. Is all I'm going to say.
He's only got tomorrow's first baskets.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got no first basket for today.
Go breezy.
Nothing
Let me
he was
look
too
at the
confident.
odds.
I like Dorca. No reason other than she's just looking at me and looks like Dorca is plus 750.
Tell her what's up.
See?
So if you want to play two of them, play De'Erica Hamby for the other team. So you got
I was
one
going to
from
say
each.
Hamby, right?
Yeah, if they win the tip, I mean it's very likely. But it's possible though. You know, Jackson gets the ball, dishes it off to McDonald.
Honestly,
she gets the first basket. You know?
I don't hate Courtney Williams.
No,
That works too. We just gave you like half the teams. There you go.
Take the whole slate of players.
Just take them all, sprinkle them all, and then no one's making a basket.
The last first goal scorer. So
I know.
4 names. And you're like, all right, well, that's half the team.
Yeah, that's half the squad. Have fun. Figure it out. All right, boys. Who's hitting home run tonight? Colbs, you going with Della Dong? Is that your choice?
Let's go with Ellie.
All right. Ellie. In Z? I don't know what yours is.
I have 3 today, so hopefully we get at least one video from me.
I can't wait. No, chat can't either.
Yeah, they love it. Jess hates it.
Does
Did
she
I tell
really?
you guys? Did I tell you guys Jess hates when I make those videos? So
Why does she hate them?
I think it happened twice. Oh yeah, because one happened when we were going to get Palmer, and we were in the car. We were in Louisville when it happened, and then the other one was when we were going to the wedding, and that was when Schneeman had it plus like 950. And I usually freak out. I go, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god! I go. Oh my god! Oh my god! I like go to Snapchat because that's the easiest way for me to maneuver. And she goes, "Are you about to yell?" And I go, "Yeah, I have to. People love this." she goes, "No." And then I usually I don't know what I'm gonna say until I hit record. I'm just gonna say whatever comes to mind. Reaction, and then I'm just like, "Woo!" And I could just feel her just like.
Sahara Desert is created. Yeah.
She's definitely getting the ick. She's like, I'm gonna kill this dude.
Murder this guy. Ick activated. All right. Doing exactly. Doing it for the boys.
I'm doing
appreciate
Courtney.
you,
I do
Colby.
it for the girl. Hey, where is Nanny? She has yet to comment.
This might be the first stream Nanny's missed in weeks. So we need to do a wellness check on Nanny.
For realsies.
For reals. All right, mine's Freddie Freeman against the.
What the fuck just happened?
Somebody in the chat earlier said it's probably Freddie Freeman, and SBJ just goes, "Yeah, it's Freeman." I couldn't tell if you were just like, "Yeah, sure it is," or but you were like, "Damn, he knew it."
Oh, I typed it in your chat earlier. That's why they knew.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. It was great watching your reaction. All right, and Zeke, take us home. We got De La Dong, Freeman.
Hold on. Hold, please.
I'm looking to see who has the best odds for Williams' first basket. I got a feeling now.
I was liking your dong today.
Is he playing or is he still hurt? Because I saw he took that ball to the knee and he was out one game.
I think he's in. He's got his odds right.
SBJ, I would let the people know again why we're doing a baseball play for the show.
Oh, right. Yeah. So the way this works, we have a group chat for this show. And because we talk about, what we're going to do for the show and WNBA plays throughout the week. And randomly, NZ, like 6 or 7 days ago, we all decided who we were going to take for a home run bet. And the last 5 days, either one has hit every single day. And it's been either 1 for 3, 2 for 3, something like that. We haven't hit one yet, but we decided to do it on the show with you guys today in honor of us. And we're going to go 0 for 3 now because we have brought it out. So, yeah.
All right. I think,
buddy.
Your
dog. I mean, this guy for the fucking Marlins looks terrible.
Yandy Diaz.
Oh,
for Nick.
yeah. Trevor.
Yes. Yes, NZ. I love Yandy.
Let's go. Numbers look good.
What about Surrey?
Plus
Series.
5. Don't
Take his
confuse
pick.
things. Pick. Done. We don't overthink.
Pick.
Oh, don't overthink the pick. Do I need another
I
play on my
mean,
card?
it's plus 19,500 just the 3 picks.
Where's Yandy? There he is.
Anybody who's playing this,
Yeah.
and you're gonna put a buck or two on this, do the round robin. We've been that close that if you have another $5 or $10 you want to burn, it can't hurt. I don't know. Just say.
You're right. Because if we go with a 3-leg like this, if you round robin it, if you hit 1, you get your money back pretty much.
Do we include producer Sook's pick?
What is producer Sooks Vladdy?
He said Vladdy.
It's the guy with a 9 ERA.
We're only putting him in the thing if he comes up here and pitches it.
I'm starting to think that Sook literally just is playing Vladdy all the time.
That's the pitch. He's playing fucking Snell. He sucks. If the dude's on the mound sucks, you go with the hitters. You can also take that other guy on the Jays. I don't know. He has 4 names. He's been playing well too, getting hits.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa?
Is that his name? I don't know if I can go.
Yeah, he was a Yankee too.
Oh, let's go.
IKF.
Yeah, this is exactly how I gamble. Kobe, don't you remember when you asked me how I gamble and I said like this?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to believe that was true, to be honest with you. I told myself that was a lie.
In case anybody's
Unless it's basketball.
This is how NZ makes his picks.
Oh, man. Wait, so seriously, Vladdy? Plus 815.
He said no. He said no.
Oh,
No?
okay.
Chad, you heard he's hitting a home run now. So,
Buddy
you heard it here
Jesus.
first. What up, Buddy Jesus? Haven't seen you in forever.
Buddy Jesus looks like the Jen and Mush had a baby.
I was just going to say that.
You-
I wanted
Mush-
to say that too.
Looks
Mush
like
DeGen.
Mush and DeGen's love child. No offense, Buddy Jesus. Talking about 2 good guys at least here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, D-Gen's a good looking dude.
I didn't say good
Wood.
So is
looking,
Mush.
good guys.
Wood.
You don't know Mush, do you? Have you ever met Mush before?
Oh, yeah, you haven't met Mush? You got to meet Mush. You
I met Chef.
You guys have you guys have similar
Betsy.
energy. He's just like 5 years older than you.
No,
Yeah.
that's everybody. I know that he's basically me then.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, we're gonna leave Vladdy out. Bet that alone is like plus 700. Ellie De La Dong, Freddie
Is it
Freeman,
really?
and Yandy. Yeah.
What? That's
Yandy
crazy.
Diaz has hit. Yandy Diaz, that was a great pick, dude. He has destroyed the Yankees, his career. I don't know what it is
At
about
home,
that
yeah.
matchup.
Yeah, he's got 3 out of 4 at home too.
I have
right,
a
boys.
bet for the chat. I have the bet for the chat.
I just
Chat,
locked it in.
I've so far met Betsky, V, and Chef.
Chef.
Who am I going to meet next? Sook thinks he's the last person to be met by me. Sook thinks he's dead last.
Well, you could have met all of us if you didn't ruin something there, guy. But hey, it was
That's
counting. It would have actually been like in 2 days.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
true, yeah,
I know.
literally
Because
would have
I'm
been this
leaving for
weekend.
Tennessee Thursday.
You're gonna be in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Remember? That's how you screwed it all
Where?
up.
No, I know. Where?
I don't know.
Is it
and I might
Knoxville?
not be going because Palmer's sick.
Oh my god, dude! If you end up not going to this and you were the only person that had to bail
I
on our
know.
fucking
I
meetup,
know.
I'm going to lose
You're
my
lying.
mind.
and say
I
you
know.
went. You just
I
lied and
know.
say you went anyways.
Just put yourself behind a green screen with Tennessee background and say, "Yeah, I'm here, boys." Nice.
It's like, if you're close to Nashville, you better go see.
I'll just put on my best SVJ outfit. Tennessee boy.
How disappointing is V?
Let me get my IPA.
Oh, VC.
God,
or
dude,
something,
it's
yeah.
like a fucking bat signal.
How does
so
that
funny.
work?
I don't know. He's so good at that. He's so good at it. I don't understand
Nobody
how he
even
does
answered the question. How disappointing is V?
I haven't met him.
Honestly, this is how it went in my head meeting V. I was like, oh my God, hugged him. I was like, damn, this dude smells so good. And then I couldn't stop thinking about that the rest of the night. 2 days later, I bought the cologne he was wearing.
Is that true?
Could not
story?
get it. You could not
I'll go
get it
get
out
it.
of your
Hold on.
nose.
Holy shit!
Also, V stayed super on brand meeting Kobe. He was disappointing, lost his wallet, had to leave the night early because he had no ID.
That's totally
Nice.
me.
V and Sook have been fighting over the last like 4 or 5 days. So,
He was also an hour late.
dude, of course he was.
I was about to say. I mean,
He said, fight me,
On
sir.
brand.
I was like,
On
damn,
brand.
that dude smells good. I was like, it probably won't even mingle with my smell. You know how like certain colognes don't mix with certain people. It smells different on other people. I was like, I bet this smells like shit on me. It didn't. It smells good.
I rock Canabaya for men.
I have a Burberry cologne, I think. I don't even know. I got it for Christmas.
I get my Burberry at Dillard's.
Mine went right over your head.
What'd you say? You got Axe?
No, Canabaya for men.
What is that?
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
That's a
Vic.
good that's a good cologne.
No, it stinks. It sucks actually, but I was just joking. Man. You slow.
Cushion. Boo. Oh my god. All right, boys. Let's talk about the slate tomorrow because as we mentioned, we did talk about the game tonight. That stank. Yeah, Kush is my cologne. Good song. What can we just real quick before we talk about these games? Like, what was the plus 22,000 Sook? What was the thinking here with these game situations? Like, why was this ever a good idea?
Is it all? What's the times for them?
Colby, it's 11. This is Eastern. 11
10
to 12 p.m. and then a 3 p.m. and a 3:30. But what was the deal with that Sky game that one time? You called it like a field trip.
Field trip day. Field trip dates for the kids.
So, like for the kids. I mean,
For the kids,
You think
like
you
camps and stuff. Yeah.
think they plan that league wide? That's probably tomorrow then.
I
Oh,
think
there we
so.
go. Somebody in chat already said it's the kids
It's
game.
the kids' games.
Okay.
Oh, so all the kids are in summer. Like it's summer. They don't have any
Summer
fucking
camp,
school.
summer camps.
Bring
Summer
the
camps.
to the game.
Oh,
Be
okay.
there. Yeah.
You ever did a summer camp? You like went to the pool
Yeah.
or you went like to the zoo?
Right. Do a field trip
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Field trip day.
Cool. That's fucking cool.
Okay.
Like you can hear them. Like there a couple years ago,
Oh,
I
sure.
remember watching one at Stadium's office, and I had a bet on it, and you can hear the kids.
Welcome to my life.
They should do it on the weekend, Hito Kiri, but I mean the camp's probably not going on the weekend, so it's probably better they do it during the week. You know.
They got some good matchups.
All right. Well, that got great matchups. Liberty and the Suns, first one, 11 Eastern, 10 Central. So get your coffee poured in the morning and get ready for some basketball. 2-point spread towards the Sun. I'll just read them all off, and then you guys can talk about which ones you have plays in. The Dream taking on the Sky. That's in Chicago. The Sky. Did you guys see this? Cameron.
You should go to that game.
You should. Did you guys see that Angel Reese was the first and only rookie of the season to be WNBA Player of the Week?
No. Well deserved.
Odds are going up.
She ain't winning. Sky versus the Dream. 6-point spread towards the Sky. Fever. Speaking of Fever, taking on the Mystics. Mystics plus 5.5. Fever minus 5.5 in Indiana. Storm taking on the Aces. There's going to be some scribbles from this game for Mr. NZ tomorrow. Seattle is 4.5-point favorites or underdogs at home, and then the Mercury taking on the Wings. Last game, 8.5-point spread towards the Mercury. Colbs, I want to hear your sell job on why you like the Mystics.
The letdown spot for Fever. They're coming off a 10-point underdog outright victory over the Liberty, who are a top 4, top 3 team in the W. Should not have won that game. There's no reason for that. The Liberty were covering that game through and through and then just choked. Literally choked. Is this coming from somebody who had the Liberty spread? You're damn right it is. But, however, perfect spot for me to fade them in their very next game. Thank you so much. Angel Reese, baby. Chicago. Let's get the other hat. Come on, Angel. Woo! Angel Reese, MVP, as in the Rookie of the Year. MVP came out first. Sorry. Can't talk today. That girl. Her.
Guys.
Chirac Barbie.
She's also not playing the Mystics.
True.
She ain't winning, dude. No way. Are you
I
being
think
serious? Or just
if she keeps up what she's doing, she's gonna put up a hard bid for it, man.
dude? Caitlin Clark just said that. No, she ain't winning. She's playing. If Caitlin Clark rolls her ankle tomorrow and doesn't play the rest of the season, then yeah, she's winning.
Listen, man.
I'm gonna say this: if it keeps going,
me.
the playoff, whoever makes the playoffs will be a factor.
Agreed. I think so.
Will be a factor
because that's playing for your team, right? I mean,
so then why did Chet not win MVP or Rookie of the Year compared to Wemby?
I don't follow the NBA. Sorry, I thought
can't
Wemby.
give you an answer.
The
thought
Thunder
Wemby
made
was much better.
the Thunder made the playoffs. The Spurs sucked.
And he still won the MVP. I gotcha.
Rookie of the Year, but yeah.
I can't stop saying MVP. Yeah, jeez.
I know. I can't get it out of our heads now.
I don't know, man. Listen, I know Caitlin's holding a lot of records right now. I find it kind of crazy, though, because she got one triple-double that all of a sudden everything just swung right back in her direction. Like, we're forgetting that the other one, Reese, is on a freaking
they're both breaking
right
records.
now. That's what I mean. Like, they're both doing it. If she may lead the league with rebounds by the end of the year, which will she's probably gonna have the most rebounds by a rookie in a season.
I think it's just safe to say the coldest take of the year is Diana Taurasi saying that these rookies will have a problem. Way to eat your words, girlfriend. Retire.
Facts there.
Retire.
All right.
It's gonna be fun to watch, man.
Oh, 100%. And I think that all right,
dude,
chat.
the Angel Reese love in the chat's going crazy.
All right, can we all agree? Now, chat, let's have a discussion about this because I think we all can agree this, even though we're 3 white dudes sitting up here. Can we just put all of the fact that this is not a race discussion to bed?
Oh yeah.
This is not a white girl versus black girl thing. This is about who is the better overall basketball player in this particular situation. If anybody tries to tell you otherwise, they're fucking stupid. Respectfully.
I'm going to save myself on not being racist with this one saying. I've never once looked at an athlete and said, oh my God, they deserve the world because they're white. Never. Not me. I just ended racism right there.
Nice.
Hell of a take.
Yeah. Flip it, mods.
I thought you better,
Flip
son.
it.
Honestly, I've never done that. I've never looked at an athlete and was like, you know what?
Riveting.
I like that guy better.
No, this is based off straight game. And I mean, one of the things that's kind of that and we're done. No, they both play 2 different positions.
We had a black president.
What you know about rolling?
I love this show so much.
I know, me too. You guys are crazy. Angel Reese is not winning the Rookie of the Year, chat. Relax, dude. Caitlin Clark's still like minus. Dude, she sucks. She can't even make a fucking layup. That's why she has 16 fucking offensive rebounds a game, because she can't make a layup. If I was 10 feet taller than
Caitlin Clark.
Because she's a fucking center. She's not a guard.
She's a forward.
Excuse me, she's a forward.
I'm just being a wise there. Same thing as a center.
Dude, it's all she takes is layups and ones. And yes, she is talented. I even gave her flowers on the fact that she has backed up what she said at the start of the season. But
she leads the league in rebounds per game.
I'm not saying that she's not good at rebounding. But have you guys watched a full game of Angel Reese playing versus a full game of Caitlin Clark playing?
Have you not seen a text log of me bitching that all she does is miss? I know she misses. I know she misses.
Angel for friends. It's true, dude. It's just because Luca's white. That's why. Clark is on a trash team. Why is she a disappointment, Aloha? Why is she a disappointment?
Yeah, you can't say she's a disappointment. She's led them to like 8 wins. It's probably more than they had in the past 2 years.
Clark is literally leading every single category statistically besides rebounds, which is the only thing that Angel Reese does.
For rookies, right?
Yeah. First ever triple-double in history of the WNBA from a rookie. Colby's like, I don't want to have this discussion anymore.
That only sells me so far. I really did think that was a little... I did think that was a little... Because it's like, she's not the only person to ever have a triple-double. I know she's the first rookie, but like, watch Reese now go out there and get 10 blocks, 10 boards, and 10 points just for the hell of it. It's like, I don't know, like, 1 triple-double, 13 consecutive double-doubles. Like, you know, they're both impressive. Like, I'm not saying...
100%.
I'm loving it. I'm having a lot of fun, man. I will say. Just not me. I had to acknowledge that.
I agree. I agree with the fact that, and I said this like 2 weeks ago, that this race has gotten a lot tighter because of their play. But like, I don't even think that this is a discussion unless Caitlin Clark falls off a cliff for the last month of the season.
I think personally. Hey, you've been looking
right now.
You've been looking. I think the race is closer than the odds make it out to be. Personally,
why?
Plus 350 for Angel Reese is not a terrible price to take. If there's a price for not Clark to win MVP or Rookie of the Year, saying MVP, Rookie of the Year, I would take the field if that was a bet. I don't know if it's out there. I haven't looked. I don't like
start of the season. It was a bet. I think it was like plus 900 for the field. There you go.
No, I know V's saying this. I don't think comparing. It's really hard to look at teams from last season in the WNBA and be like, well, they did better than last year. You can't really compare because they rebuild all the time. Like, there's so many moving parts. It's really hard to keep the same consistent team and play for the same team year in and year out. Like, the 2021 season where they won it all is completely different than it is now. Candace Parker left the year after. Candace Parker retired 2 years after. They don't have Ka. They don't have Vandersloot. They don't have who went to the same high school with? Who's Vandersloot's? Allie Quigley. Allie Quigley's not there. Allie Quigley and I are the same person. We went to the same high school and college.
Nice.
It's a completely different team. Rebecca Gardner's not even on the Sky anymore. She's on the Liberty, and I don't think she plays because I think she's hurt. She was awesome. Oh, I miss her. But yeah, I don't think you can compare teams year in, year out. But I think if they keep doing what they're doing now, Angel plays a different position than Caitlin Clark. I don't think people that are out there going, well, last time Angel Reese dished out 10 assists. Well, that's not her game. That's not her job to dish out the ball.
Sure.
She's not over there going, hey. She ain't doing that. And I think it's whoever has the best record and whoever does the most this season, they're both impacting both teams. Both teams are in a rebuild process, and they're both impacting in their own specific way. I think it's really close, personally.
Right now,
I think a lot closer.
You have more wins technically right now too. But they're both in the playoffs right now. If this season ended today, if I'm not mistaken, I'll just count that one more time.
Right now, it goes to Clark, but I think there is a great argument for somebody to say Angel Reese deserves it too.
And what is that argument?
that she's playing very well for her position as well. It's positional. Like if Angel Reese was a point guard, I think it'd be easier to say who should win it.
They're both carrying their teams too, which
Both
is
carrying.
something, you know.
Like if Angel Reese was putting up these numbers and she played point guard, I mean, then you give it 100% to Caitlin Clark because obviously she's not dishing the ball out.
Clark doesn't do like 3 more triple doubles or some shit like that. You know the freaking league is going to go into an uproar if she wins it by leaps and bounds too, which should be interesting to see.
For me, this is more about overall talent.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you're pulling up a chair every time Caitlin Clark plays. It's just because you know she could pull up from the logo. But Angel Reese, she's got the.
I'm not saying she's pulling up from the logo. Obviously, she's pulling up from the logo, and that is exciting to watch. But if you watch her facilitate this offense,
yeah, she's dishing.
She should be having 10 to 12 assists per game. The problem is that half of her team is fucking Kadarius Toney.
She's averaging 7.6, which is impressive for all the.
She literally has to spoon feed some of these motherfuckers, man. Like she can't. So
I do think though, now that that's been brought to light, I think that the passing on that team is going to get much better because I noticed that she's getting more assists a game. I feel like either they slowed her down to make a little bit smarter passes, or they told these other girls wake the fuck up because this chick has some vision, and you might see a ball come flying at your head. So make sure you're ready.
I just want chat to answer me a question. Nice Kadarius Toney straight. Thank you. Jags isn't here. They'll appreciate that though. Chat, answer me this question: who should have won the Rookie of the Year in the NBA? Because we got a lot of NBA heads in the chat. Should it have been Wemby or should it have been Chet? Wemby.
We got one Wemby.
Wemby. Not even close. Wemby. Okay. What is the logic behind Wemby winning the MVP over, or the I can't get MVP out of my fucking head.
Wemby.
I can't either. It's weird.
What is the reasoning behind Wemby winning the Rookie of the Year in comparison to Chet for you guys?
Same position.
Okay.
I think it's easier because, like, somebody just said he's better, and it's because it's easier to tell by position. It's just a unique conversation. I think this has honestly been a very productive argument here.
And we obviously don't all see this the same way, but we're all having a normal, civilized discussion about it.
Chet technically wasn't a rookie. Winner, go Gnome. Go Gnome. I know it says go home, but I wanted to say
so
go
you
Gnome.
you guys all literally just brought up all the points as to why Wemby should have won, and all of those points apply to Caitlin Clark winning. Yet you guys think that Angel Reese should win. Are you guys like prisoned by the moment, or are you just not comparing the things the same way?
Talking to Chad or him and I?
I'm talking to Chad.
I haven't said shit about. Oh, I was gonna say I said shit about Wemby.
Talking to Chad.
Hold on,
Chat.
NZ. When SPJ brings up NBA.
Sorry. Yeah, that is me sometimes. I drift off.
Yeah, fair enough. Hey, man, the great part of it is we're having this discussion, which is what we've talked about. And the fact that it's even a discussion.
Just in case anybody was wondering.
It's a good discussion, though. Reese wouldn't have even been in the conversation had she not been playing the way that she's been playing and been doing historical shit.
No, absolutely. But she is.
I mean, you could say that about Clark too.
But yeah, she had more eyes on her than Reese in that sense.
But I'm saying
she was expected to do more. She's expected to do it.
Agreed, but I'm saying if she's not overperforming, then no one would be having this conversation about Rookie of the Year. But you could say that about.
No, but we would be talking about how disappointment she is if that was the case.
True.
Lord knows who.
I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked that Angel went after Cardoso.
Yeah, dude, I didn't realize that actually. I saw that like a few weeks ago, and I was like, she went 7th. I thought she was the number 2 pick.
Cardoso's game is very Stephanie Dolson to me. It doesn't do anything to me.
Yeah, she needs.
This is true.
In the league.
Aloha, I 100% agree with this take. She was 100% a loudmouth. Didn't like her very. I've never really liked her that much personally, but she has totally proven me wrong in the fact that she deserves to be what she's doing, and she's proving it with her play, which is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, Kermie is definitely doing her job.
Do you guys see it? What she that she like retweeted? Some girl said something to her after a game, or some reporter said something to her after the game, and she literally just said, "Respectfully, I don't accept your apology. Have a nice life."
Nice life.
Hey, how you doing?
Seriously, yeah. I was like, wow, all right. I feel that was a fun little discussion that we just had of me being a little bit kind of on the other. Carmelo had better stats in team.
Got him.
Are you being serious, Rusty?
I mean,
Talking about the Olympics?
No, he's talking about the rookie season.
rookie of the year.
Oh,
Oh, I live in Denver. Okay, fair enough. That was probably a very close race. That was also 25 years ago. Maybe longer.
In your point, I'm just playing.
This isn't a bad point by Fam as well. This goes back to what I was saying, that she's expected to do what she's doing. Otherwise, we'd be sitting here bashing her. And yeah, I agree. I think that the attitude of Reese in the beginning was nobody wants to pay attention to me. Nobody likes me. You know, everybody's against me. And she finally shut the fuck up and spoke with her game. So she did the right move.
Yeah.
She hasn't been talking that much anymore, I feel like. She's kind of quieted down a little bit.
Thank you, Kadar. I knew somebody would find it. It's a great conversation. I mean, we have this Sukhvi and I literally yell at each other about this, about MVP discussions, about Rookie of the Year discussions, about all these types of things. And isn't it awesome to be able to have it legitimately in the WNBA? Because like you said, Colby, the best part of this whole thing is what Diana Taurasi said at the beginning of the season. That's the bozo of them all.
I'll take.
You, Joe.
Yeah, for real.
Hey,
I just wanted to entertain this question real fast. I mean, she may not have the weight of the league on her shoulders, but she's under a huge microscope and is expected to do well. I mean, let's naturally, with the play that she's done and what she did in college, she's expected to do well and bring people in. So, she's selling out arenas like 30,000 people when they played. Who did they play and moved it to a regular stadium, a regular arena?
They played the Aces.
Maybe it was that when it was then one of the games, but there is a lot of pressure. I mean, I have to say, she handles herself very well. She doesn't act like a catty little girl like some of the other girls there, but
also she hasn't really sunk down to the things that she's kind of dealt with. This
is another good point, though. The league's been around 6 years, 27 years. 27 years.
The same
and
age
it took
as me.
this long for I don't understand how players like Maya Moore came into the league and the league didn't explode. Like, she's not the first fantastic player to come to the league.
NZ, you got to look at it the way we look at the NBA. Maya is probably Wilt. Before that, I can't really think. But if you think about it right
Lisa
now,
Leslie,
Angel Reese, that's all the old heads.
Right, it's Jordan.
Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are Bird and Magic. If this is the saving grace of the NBA, remember back in the 70s, the NBA was falling. It was a joke. No one cared about it. They said, everyone's the T word. We're not going to say the T word on this show because we know how that goes. T word is not a word we use. This is going to be the saving grace of the WNBA. Hopefully, It took you long enough. Social media been going around for so long. You'd think it would help a lot more, but it didn't. This is the time for it to blow up.
Does that mean that Paige Beckers is MJ?
I don't. That's too close. That's too close. She's probably
the Asian girl that's 7 feet tall is MJ.
No. Michael Jordan is
Juju.
Juju Watson.
Wow, that was in chat too.
Okay.
Who's Kobe? Is Kobe still in high school right now?
Kobe's in somebody's balls right now. They're not even born yet.
not to make this a sad take, but Gigi would have probably been. Gigi would have been the other saving grace if they needed it.
She would have been the Kobe. Fuck.
Gigi.
Rest in peace.
Honestly, I was more tore up about that because Gigi was definitely going to tear up the league.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
He was going to be a coach. 100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
He would have definitely owned a team.
I agree.
He's smiling down on this right now though with what's happening with it, because he's seen it. He saw it 10 years ago.
He put a lot of time into women's basketball too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip the Mamba. Wow. All right. We're gotten a little bit sidetracked. We're having fun and chat's having a good time. So I have a question for you after what we saw last night. You think Zach Edey Rookie of the Year is a good bet? You gonna place that wager?
I'm very in with Edey this year. I'm buying in. I think it's a wild. That's why I took him to go top 10. I think it's absolutely wild how people are crapping on him. There are people that I've watched on stadium shows and they're like, well, if you look at the past, big men that did really well in college basketball and played 4 years, they didn't really pan out in the NBA. Okay, cool. History can end itself right there with Edey. It's literally Rudy Gobert. He's more skilled. He's a better player than Rudy was when Rudy came in the league. I think it's a great spot for him. I think that team is going to be fantastic.
Yes.
You like the take?
Did you not see him dancing down below and how much he likes this take?
Walker Kessler's lunch money yesterday. He fucking made a 2-year.
Your Canadian accent yesterday.
Yesterday. He was out and
Yesterday.
about.
Oh, dude, I totally agree with you, bro.
He's ball. Oh boy.
I don't see what the hate is. It's a great spot for him. He's not a bad player. He's not Luka Garza. Luka Garza is actually pretty good. When Luka Garza plays,
Iowa.
pretty good.
That means the
I'm
great
not
state
a
of the
Edey guy.
Timberwolves.
And
Not
I'm not
in
a
the
Edey
NBA
guy.
though.
He
Yeah,
was
he
on the
is.
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. Yeah.
Oh, he is.
When
I thought he wanted to
when
play
he plays in the game, the Timberwolves have like a 75-4 record because he only goes in when they're up by like 30.
Gotcha.
Or something like
every
that.
other night.
Yeah, sure.
Every 2 nights with the way that sport works.
I wanted to get your thoughts on it, Kobe, because you bet on him to go top 10, and he had a good night last night.
You got that
Is
game
it an
tired.
overreaction? Is it an overreaction to be talking about this right now? Yes, it 1,000% is. But
It's Summer League.
not a bad take. It's not a bad take.
No.
Summer League doesn't matter. These guys that are
It doesn't
going
matter.
off could get cut too.
Sure, 100%. Zach Edey's not getting cut though.
No.
You know that Ja's gonna rock up in there and, hey, bruh, let's go. Trying to fucking talk to him like that's literally probably how much he has to crank his neck too to talk to him. I think it's gonna be fun.
So-
I think it's worth betting.
Have you guys seen the stupid Bronny James props that they've put out there?
Yeah, we've talked about
Plus
this.
plus 1,000 for him to score 20 plus points in any one game of the entire
That's so
season.
low.
We have
1,000?
you guys
Plus
ready? We have
1,000.
we have a full graphic for this that we can look at of all the different odds that you can take. I unfortunately deleted it because we had it in here, so Sook's gonna have to find it. But we actually did talk. We talked about Bronny James props. There's the prop for him to score 4 3-pointers in one game. I liked his over/under games played. 30 plus was plus money. 50 plus was like plus 1,500 or something like that. I thought that was interesting. Mm-hmm. I thought so. I'm trying to banter to give Sook an opportunity
Sook
to
is
try to
struggling.
find this. Yeah, he can't find it.
Right.
He
He's
should.
gonna
He.
see the floor.
So my argument. I'll switch this back while he's looking. My argument to this was, think about this in the NBA. You guys know this, as you for sure know this. How many games of an NBA season, if there's 82 of them, if for one particular team, what is the percentage of a decent team getting blown out? They're going to get blown out probably like 15 or 20 games?
For him
Or
to
they-
get
they're
it,
either-
they have to be getting blown out.
I was thinking like 20-25% of the games, give or take.
Yeah, they're either getting
Feels like
blown out or
50%.
blowing them out. It feels like 50 for you. I mean, that's 20. That's like 20 games right there that he's probably going to play at least a game or at least a minute.
These
Um,
odds are just nuts.
Yeah, so you got these are the odds
4
listed.
threes is the most logical one.
I didn't see
Oh
him
no,
shoot
I
a
didn't
three.
even see 10. I'm sorry. I didn't even see. I was assuming
yeah,
those were
minus
in odds
350.
order. Sorry, apologize. Yeah, he could definitely score 10 points.
I think the 30 plus games for plus
No, that's
160
10
feels
games. That's 10 games played, not 10 points.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't
10.
read. I'm a big skimmer.
big skin guy.
Big skimmer.
I-
I'm sorry.
The threes is a good one. the 30 regular season games for plus 160. I mean, I think he could maybe play in 50 games, dude.
I think he scores 20 only because
I think he gets a triple double first game. Just me.
Was he Caitlin Clark? Jesus Christ.
He could be.
Yeah, see, fam's got it. So they play Portland 4 times, Utah 4 times, San Antonio 4 times, Charlotte 2 times, and Atlanta 2 times. That's for 12.
16 games.
Yeah, that's 16 right there. Throw a buckaroo on the TD just in case.
Buckaroo, great word. Buckaroo. Great word. Great word.
You guys, this is going to be a blast of the past. You probably don't know what these are, Colby. Do you remember Dunkaroos?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, kick your teeth in. Yes, I know. They still have them.
Oh, good. Okay.
They sell them at Aldi. What is your address? I'm coming to kick your rear end.
When you're in Tennessee, come and hang out with me.
Let me text Jess and see what city it is. What city is...
Colby's bougie. Goes to Aldi.
Aldi's not bougie.
Xavier looked up. What?
Aldi is not bougie, dude.
Just fucking
Aldi's great.
They're one of my customers, so go shop at
Intelligence.
Aldi.
I was trying to. My brain was trying to pick between intellectual and intelligence, and I couldn't get intelligence out.
I love this. And Rusty old man proving my point. In 2023, 627 games in the NBA had a lead of 20 points or more. What's the percentage?
Like 89%. That's why no one watches. Oh, sorry.
That's a large percentage of games. Actually, well, no, 627. I don't know. Anyway. Boys, this might be the most we've ever talked about the NBA with the two of you, which was fun.
Painful. No, I'm sure.
We got started talking about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, and here we are.
Yeah.
You know what? I've been watching the Showtime. I mentioned it yesterday. I wish basketball was still played like that.
Fuck.
Just like moving the ball around, electrifying.
It is.
I'm also
You
a
obviously
sucker
didn't watch the Celtics this season.
No, I don't watch boring basketball and
they
a team
suck.
in a terrible franchise. Anywho,
college basketball is basically 5 Angel Reese's on the court. What the fuck are you talking about?
Everybody running like a T-Rex.
What you got to remind the kids what you got in the WNBA?
Oh, come on, Jesus. I had a whole show. Where are you been, baby? All right. Red Sox over. First 5 team total over 2.5. I will say it slower. Red Sox first 5 team total over 2.5 minus 145. Jaron Durant's going Yaya plus 400. I think it's a lot better odds. A lot of people are going to be like, it's a Devers day. It's a Devers day. He has a great matchup. Don't get me wrong. Those odds make me want to go outside and throw up over the balcony. Day after theory. Ellie De La Cruz, liked him yesterday. We're going to go today. The opener for the Pirates. We don't like his K's. We're going under, baby. We're going to sweat.
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
this is the opener, baby.
That is gross. I can smell that shit from here. Holy
Christ. All right. And then we got Mr. Mazer under 4.5. Has yet to go over 5 this season. Does not strike guys out. Jorge Soler to get a single, gets a single a lot more often than he doesn't when he's elite. And, I have 3 today. Home run. How you doing?
That was mush right there.
Yeah, that was. How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? Do you know where Seaverville is in Tennessee? Yeah. How far away?
Like hour and a half, I think.
Oh, that's where I'll be.
When are you going to be here?
Friday to Sunday. I don't know how much time, but I can let you know.
He's just climbing his way up the BN ladder. He's met like everybody at this rate. We're all.
I'm just going to start. You know what? I'm going to buy a bus from somebody that I know is selling one, and I'm going to ride around the country.
Hey,
I'm coming to
while you're in town. While you're in town.
Yeah. You can check it out.
If you by any chance have some free time on Saturday, which you probably don't, because that's probably when the wedding is.
Oh no, I'm not going to a wedding. It's for a birthday.
Oh, okay.
It's like a family trip. It's like Jess's family trip, and then I'm going. I think we're golfing Saturday, but I mean that's 9 a.m.
Yeah. Prindy's coming to Nashville, and I'm meeting Prindy on Saturday. So
nice.
But I'll Colbert and Daniel linking in real life. Let's go.
R.I.P.
I just realized that's like one day off. Or technically, that's like 1 day in Tennessee. I don't like trips like that. I didn't grow up that way.
Are you guys driving?
Yeah, I just realized this.
Long time.
So you're spending the whole day Friday and Sunday in the car?
No, we're leaving Thursday. So then, Jesus, this is so lame.
I loved it. So Rusty Old Man has proven my point twice, or kind of, that the Lakers either won or lost by 20 plus points last season 25 times.
Says they only lost that by only 4 times by 20.
They
Kadar,
won
yes,
by
man.
20 plus, I think.
Kadar, when you go on a trip, you don't count travel as the days that you're there. That does not count. In reality,
Depends on how long it takes you to get there.
Let me get my takeout real quick, sir. It depends on how long you really have free time. Okay, hypothetical. If I have to drive 4 hours or 3 hours still on Friday after sleeping for whatever, driving through the night on Thursday, Friday doesn't count. And I leave Sunday, I only have 1 day off. This is why when you do a trip, people, my parents did it correct. If you're doing a trip, you're going for 3 weeks. That's how you do it, no matter what.
You sound like a European.
My parents just went to Italy for a month. My Jess is like, I could never do that. I would only go for the weekend or for a week. I go, you gotta go for at least 2.5 weeks.
If you're going to
Europe for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely. You're going that far.
I got so used to flying to Europe back and forth that like the 5 or 6 day trip wasn't too bad. But if you don't go very often, you got to go for a couple weeks.
Your driving thing is wrong, though. I just had this argument with my mother-in-law yesterday as she's trying to book a family trip for us and trying to tell me that we lose the entire day driving 3 hours from New York to New Jersey. We're going to lose our entire Saturday. Whole day is shot.
What time are you guys leaving?
Does she
That's
have
what I'm
ADHD?
saying.
Does she have ADHD? Does she have ADHD?
Get there by noon, probably. And even
You
in
know about
traffic.
ADHD paralysis? Because if you got something going on at 5 o'clock, you can't do anything till 5 o'clock.
No, she doesn't have ADHD.
Oh, Ruda has that.
Oh my God. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Wait,
If I have something at noon, I'm like, okay, I can't do anything.
Oh,
Before and after.
I could be like that. Yeah.
I think this is something we can all agree on and end the show on. ADHD brother, what's going on? If you go on a trip,
What's up right there?
this is my biggest trip pet peeve. If you go on a trip, and obviously you have to eat because we're humans and we have to eat food. If you go to a chain restaurant, or you go to a restaurant you can go to at your home, miles away, you should just stay your ass home. Stay your rear end at home. Oh, let's go to Olive Garden. We're in Panama City. Let's go to Olive Garden. We're in Naples.
Let's just say you're freaking insulting us. You even go to Olive Garden. Ugh.
Sounds like Kobe sounds like a vacation Karen.
No,
You got any
I'm
other-
I'm an experienced guy.
What's the
You
best
gonna go to
country you've been
McDonald's for
to?
dinner? Country? America.
You've never been out of America?
I've only been out of the country once. It was to Mexico, and I went through Hurricane Emily when I was in 3rd grade.
Shout out Emily.
So we were there, I think, 3 weeks, and 1 week was them cleaning the whole resort because of how bad the hurricane was.
Damn.
How do you have so many vacation pet peeves if you've never been on a vacation? Really? Outside of America.
Because you're trying food. Come on.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
You've never gone
You
down to
gotta
any of the islands, though, for vacation? Like, you've never been to Bahamas?
Oh, I've been to
St. Thomas,
Bahamas. I
Martinique?
forgot about that. I've been to the
I
Bahamas.
mean, they're technically U.S. territory.
Yeah.
But at least
Yeah.
Did you go to Olive Garden?
Listen to this.
No.
Listen. No.
You're
Listen.
You're gonna
I'm out.
say that you ate it. Yeah, get rid of him. We are not listening to an Olive Garden.
I'm out.
Sorry.
I
wanna
didn't
hear.
go to Olive Garden. This was when I was 8th grade going to high school, I think. This is summer up. We went on a cruise to the Bahamas. I hate cruises. First of all, cruises are disgusting.
Agreed.
I'd rather just sleep in a toilet for 3 weeks.
They're kind of fun.
I just don't like being stuck on something that long.
On the way to the beach, we
So she
passed
said.
by a McDonald's. On the doors in like the advertising photos, it was a chicken Big Mac. I said, we're getting the chicken Big Mac because they don't have that in Americana. And I had the chicken Mac, and let me tell you something. Wood.
I don't hate that take. I will say that McDonald's in other countries is way better than American McDonald's, so I always go to McDonald's in other countries.
Yeah, it is much better.
Way
You
better.
could always just go to an American McDonald's and sub out the beef patties with chicken patties and then make it for you.
Do they do that?
Yeah, right there, son. Yeah. Hell
Yeah, I heard
you can order the land, air, and sea burger too, which is like it's the chicken patty,
Fish.
yeah, fish, and I think the beef or whatever. Yeah, that's what it is because the chicken flies, right? So
If
it's
you
a chicken patty, a beef patty, and the
Chicken
fish
flies!
I had to figure out what the fly one was. I was like, wait a second.
He said, yeah, I'll get the bat. I'll get the bat.
If you walk up to I'm imagining you walking up to the McDonald's counter now and saying, can I get the land, air, and sea combo? And then being like, oh, true. Yeah, we got you.
Yeah. Listen, if you want a real hack, don't buy a Big Macs. You get a double cheeseburger.
Oh my
minus the
God, guys,
ketchup,
I actually have to go.
Add the
We
lettuce.
can't risk this conversation.
add the mac sauce. That's it.
I gotta go somewhere.
All
I'll
right,
just let you guys talk.
let's finish the show. Now let's say goodbye to everybody. We've talked enough. Thanks for stopping by for the W today, guys. We appreciate you guys being here on the Betting News Network. Hope you enjoyed the show today. Here comes the boom.
It's the sun plus 2 tomorrow.
We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to everyone. We bring the boom.
We brought you guys the boom here, there, and everywhere. You guys came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. You get to hang out with the Mustache Bros tomorrow, and you'll see me and NZ back on Thursday. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Have a kick-ass night. Take it easy. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the
Now I know we all be loving this shit right here.
rolling
What you gonna do?
rolling
What you gonna do now?
down in the rolling
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
what you know about